Welcome back to a new video. So because we have a lot of people in our minor league system, we're going to let the AI set up our system and then see if there's anyone that really needs to jump around. Anyone that we're really worried about. So they're all 2 stars. He needs to be in AAA. That's not negotiable. Rest of these guys, we don't mind leaving them there. We can leave them down there just so they can get more opportunities to play. Apparently our instructional league, Florida instructional league, I always call it Arizona because I'm used to playing with the Guardians. Apparently they have too many players. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we have 36 now. Let's see if there's anyone that's old. We'll leave them all there. 36 is a kind of a lot, but that's fine for now. We did sign a bunch of free agents there, so I guess a lot of them are going to be down in that league. Zach Littell, I don't know if I even want him to start, but we'll see if we have one of our Colorless Luna or Joe Rock could also get a start. So Carlos, he's 100% rested. Joe Rock, he's 100% rested. Sam Bachman, he is unfortunately not all the way rested, but that's all right. I think, because Zach Littell has been struggling, so we're looking at their lineup. A lot of, we're gonna let Carlos Luna actually get the start. So we're gonna see what he is able to do. Looking at our lineup, we got all our sluggers in. So now we don't have anyone that's batting under 200, which is always a good sign. It means all our averages are moving in the correct way. Carlos Luna, let's see what he has in a game for us today. So he is working through the first inning quickly and efficiently. Chandler Simpson gets out. He's still batting 366 though. Such an insane average and obviously an insane amount of steals, but a lot of that is because of how many times he's just been on base. So see if Carlos is able to work through a second inning scoreless, and he is, giving up 1 hit to Jason Dominguez. So it looks like that's the first out of the inning, the second out, and it looks like we're not getting anything going for us. But I really just kind of like our lineup a lot better as far as hitters go. I feel like we just have a better chance of just scoring and stuff. But Carlos Luna is dealing a little bit, so you'd love to see it. So Brian Rocchio gets out, Parker Meadows flies out, and Carlos Manzardo is starting to turn it around as well. I guess that's a hit. That's kind of goofy looking. Chandler Simpson 0 for 2 on the day. Don't like to see that, but it's all right. Aaron Judge, we get him out. Jason Dominguez, we get him out. Austin Wells, we get him out as well. So Carlos Luna is continuing to convince me that he needs to be a starting pitcher for us in our starting rotation. Brandon Lowe, he gets out for 2 outs here. Spencer Torkelson, he is going to fly out as well. So I believe he's going to be under that 200 average. No, he's at 221. But Ben Rice is up. We get him out. We get Oswell Cabrera out. And we get Everson Pereira out as well. No, we don't. He gets on base. I lied to you. Wild pitch. Come on, Carlos. Carlos. All right, so no runs yet given up by Carlos. You'll love to see it. But our offense, we're not seeing much of anything. So Jung Hoo Lee does get on base. Brian Rocchio gets out there. You don't like to see that. Parker Meadows, he gets out as well. Into the 6th inning, Carlos Luna does not have the best stamina, but he has made it through 5 innings despite only throwing 56 pitches and his stamina not being that great. Volpe gets up. He gets to second base. We do get an out. Gets to third base. So see if he's able to get Austin Wells out. He walks him. Oh, this is risky, but he does get through the 6th inning. So that's massive. So Carlos Luna is convincing me that he needs to take that 5th starter spot for us. Carlos Manzardo, he's going to strike out swinging. Chandler Simpson, he is going to get a single. He gets 1 single seemingly every game. I don't know if he's ever not had a hit. So let's look at his view. I don't know if there's a way to look at that during the game. Streaks. So hitting streak. He's on a 9-game hitting streak. I guess that ended. But 9 games is still pretty good. So he's at first base here. Of course he's going to be stealing. Let's see if he can steal third. Oh, that is just insane. So we have a guy on third base with less than 2 outs. It's a 2-strike count, but Jonathan needs to do a job, and he does. He hits a base hit there. So now it is 1-0. Chandler Simpson gets 2 more stolen bases and another run scored. He's up to 34, so you love to see it. But Brandon Lowe is going to pop out there. Spencer Torkelson is back up. He's going to walk. So we have 2 guys on base with 2 outs here. Dylan is up, but unfortunately he is not able to get that person out. So in this situation here, he's at the top of his stamina. If someone gets on, we're going to take him out. So there it is. There's his last out of the inning, but he made it through 6 1/3 innings. So you'll love to see that. We have a couple of guys that we can bring in, to be honest. So Joe Rock, we just brought up from AAA. We have Manuel Rodriguez that we can actually bring in, though. So we're going to bring him in. And since we only have a 1-run lead, we want to kind of just have hopefully a better pitcher for us. See if he can get out of this inning, and he does. So we do work out of that. 1 runner being in scoring position. Jung-Ho Lee is going to get out here. 2 outs here for Brian Rocchio, and Parker Meadows is going to hit a single here up the middle. So you'd love to see that because he's going to be able to get some more stolen bases. We're just going to send him to second. You'd love to see it. Carlo Manzardo is up, but he's going to get walked here. So another 2 guys on base with 2 outs. We'll see if Chandler Simpson is able to do something, and it does not look like he is able to. I'm actually really surprised. I guess they threw it to second, but unfortunate. But Manuel Rodriguez is going to stay in for this 8th inning. Let's hope he's able to hold down the fort. This has been 2 really low-scoring games, despite the first game of the series being 20-3, and the other 2 have been a combined like 3 runs, which is much lower, of course. Brandon Lowe getting out. Spencer, do something for me, buddy. And he is not. Man, if he starts to really pop off, that will really kind of... I mean, I still don't mind trading him for Yandy Diaz because Yandy Diaz wasn't doing much for us anyway, so we're kind of 6-1, half a dozen of another as far as that goes. Pete, time to come in and get your 4th save of the year. He gets the 1st out. He gets the 2nd out. And he gets the 3rd out, so he's able to hold down the fort. You love to see it. So 2 straight wins against the Yankees, 2 straight saves, 2 straight low-scoring games as well. Yeah, I guess that was a combined shutout. So we play the Yankees again here. So we're up 2-1 in the series. So they're going to be trying to come back in the series to tie the game. Zach Littell, you've been demoted. Carlos Luna, you're a G. You're going to be moved. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. There we go. So let them sort out the bullpen for us. I don't know if we generated the depth charts for us, but we're 12-9 now. Our pitching is doing a lot better, so our starters ERA is a lot better. Our bullpen ERA got blown up a little bit because I let that guy give up about 14 runs. Oh no, Yancey has shoulder inflammation. You hate to see it. You can go to AAA and talk about it with the AAA coach because you're no longer on our team. All right, so let's see if we can finish winning the series against the Yankees. We have just a pretty decent lineup up besides Danny Jensen. We got Curtis Mead. Hopefully he gets a couple hits today to raise that average above 150. So hopefully with that, but we have Drew Rasmussen back up. He gets the 1st out of the game, the 2nd out, and gives up a home run to Aaron Judge, which, I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised it hasn't happened already so far. I guess it probably happened in the game where he gave up 20 runs. Chandler Simpson gets the 1st out, 2nd out, and now we get a walk here. So 3-1 pitch walk with 2 outs, and unfortunately, nothing happened in there. That was just a pass ball or a wild pitch, but it is going to be still 1-0 here. So Drew needs to lock in and get through some innings. He's already at 31 pitches, which is really not good. That's a ton of pitches already. Jung-Ho Lee is already on first base, which you'd love to see. Let's see if Danny Jensen is able to do anything. He strikes out looking, so very useful for us with his .095 average now. And then it looks like that is so close to a home run. That was devastatingly close. Brian Rocchio is up, but that is going to be it as far as what we do for offense. Drew is back up, gets the 1st out. It's his second out, and he gets the third out. So he is settling in. Parker's up, and he's going to hit a double against a lefty too, nevertheless. So you'd love to see that. Chandler Simpson is up, and he is going to strike out. That's unfortunate. Jonathan is up. Let's see if he can drive in the run. He doesn't. He at least moves the runner over, but with 2 outs here, Brandon Lowe is going to have to hit a base hit, and he instead strikes out. So you hate to see that. First out here, second out here, and we do get the third out. So we are cruising along as far as pitching goes. Christopher Morel strikes out looking there. Second strikeout of the inning, and Jansen gets hit by a pitch, I guess. He's not charging the mound. I guess he's probably happy that he gets on base because he's been batting so poorly. So now with 2 outs, we have 2 guys on base. Brian Rocchio is up, and he is actually going to hit a base hit up the middle and clutch up for us. You'd love to see it. Danny Jansen, can't believe he's able to actually score. That's hilarious how close he's able to get. So that is the end of the inning because Brian Rocchio decided to go for third, but we do tie up the game here. So you'd love to see that. Jason Dominguez gets on base. Ben Rice hits a home run. So unfortunate for us. That tie that we had was very brief. But honestly, I mean, 3 runs in 5 innings, it's not the worst. We've certainly seen guys do a lot worse. Parker hits his second double of the day, I think. Not just of the season, but of the day as well. Chandler is up. Did we try to bunt? A little risky, but we're just going to let him swing away. Oh, he flies out. Jonathan, let's see if he can clutch. The same exact thing is happening as the last game, where he hits a double, and then Chandler strikes out. Jonathan Aranda grounds out, and then we don't do anything here. So Drew is at 79 pitches. He's made it through 5 innings. He gives up a base hit to start out the inning. We're just going to throw to first a lot, see if we can keep him there. So we get 2 outs there. We're going to throw over to first. And unfortunately, that's going to be a double there. So 4 runs in 6 innings. You hate to see it, but we just need some offense to happen. I might be splitting the series with them at this rate. Jung-Ho Lee is going to hit a base hit, though, opposite field. So you'd love to see that piece of hitting. And Danny Jansen is going to apparently do that. That was a really messed up animation, but you know what? That's fine. So he's going to pitch until someone gets on base. Ben Rice hit a home run the last time that he was up. And so Drew actually gets through that 7th inning, so that's pretty big for us. Curtis Mead is going to get a walk here, so 1 person on base with no outs. And it looks like, is that no, that's a triple. So Brian Rocchio is mashing today. We do cut the lead down to 2. He is on third with no outs. Parker Meadows is up. They bring in a new pitcher, and unfortunately, Parker Meadows does not hit a double this time. He, in fact, just strikes out, and then Chandler Simpson is going to pop out there. Of course, we get a guy on third base with no outs, and nobody's able to drive him home, but Jonathan Aranda heard that and said, I'll go ahead and tie up this game myself, and mashes a home run to center field. 410 feet exit velo of 100, so you love to see that. So the game is now tied back up. Brandon Lowe, unfortunately, is not able to hit back-to-back home runs. So Drew Rasmus, he has done his job. He does not get a decision today, but he is effective enough for us in this game. We can bring in Kevin Kelly. We could bring in Sam Bachman. We have a lot of potential for us to figure out. So he threw 118 pitches 5 days ago. That's kind of crazy. But we could bring in Kevin Kelly here. So we're in the 8th inning. Phil is pretty good stamina as well. So I think what we do is we actually just bring in Phil again. We got to stay consistent with that team. So he gets 1 out, gives up a single here to the Jazz. We're going to go ahead and throw the first, get the second out, and it looks like Jazz does get the second. And the pass ball gets the third. Walk. Oh, I'm nervous. All right, he works his way out of this inning. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Christopher Morel is up. He gets out. Jung-Ho Lee is up. He gets out as well. Danny Jansen is up. He gets his kind of second walk. I believe he was hit earlier today. So kind of a walk there, but looks like Curtis Mead is going to line out there. So Phil, I think we're going to bring in he's at 45 stamina, so we really don't want to bring him in for this game. But Cody Bellinger is up, so we're actually going to bring in Joe Rock to have that matchup against him. Since Garrett Clevenger did pretty bad in the last game, let's see if Joe Rock is able to deal. He gets 2 outs here, and he does get 3 outs. So we have a chance to win it in the bottom of the 9th. Brian Rocchio is not winning it there with that swing. Parker Meadows is up. He does hit a single here, so we might be able to get him into scoring position. We just need to send him and force him there. I guess that works out. We get a single there. We have 2 guys on base. Jonathan Aranda is up. We have our 2 fastest guy here. Do we do a double steal? I feel like we do that. Oh, that is massive. So can we do a squeeze bunt? Let's see if it works. Oh, he bunts it foul. All right, Jonathan, time to clutch up here. Oh, he strikes out swinging. He has not been clutch, although he did hit a home run today, so I can't really say that. Oh, intentional walk there. So we have Christopher Morel is up. He's batting better as of late. Let's look at our bench. Spencer Torkelson is out. We have Kyle Manzardo that's in on the bench as well. Who is their pitcher? I can't see him. It is Ian Hamilton. I feel like we've given him a chance to be clutch before. We're going to let Kyle Manzardo have a chance to clutch it up. I don't know if I really want him at third. We're going to put Meade at third, put him at first. Let Kyle clutch it up for us. Will he do it? Oh, he doesn't. Wow, that was close too. It's exactly what we needed from anyone else with less than 2 outs, but unfortunately, that is not going to work out for us. So Joe Rock is just going to stay into the game. They have a guy on second base there. So we're going to go ahead and try to get this first out. We do. We get the second out. The guy moves up to third, gets on first base, and Anthony Volpe is up, but we do work his way out. So Joe Rock is coming up from AAA and showing us the work that he has been putting in. Kyle Manzardo is super slow, but he is on that base. He has a really high bunt, so I think we try to do it. Bunt. Dude, this game, you can never bunt on this game. That is so frustrating. A sacrifice bunt is impossible. Danny Jansen is going to strike out swinging as well. Oh, we're going to play another inning. We're into the 11th now. Joe Rock is still in. We're just going to walk Aaron Judge and hope that it's... Oh, this is bad. We got 1 out. Jason Dominguez is up. Oh, they get a run. We do have 2 outs, though. He walks another guy. Get this out, please. All right, so we are down a run. Brian Rocchio is up. We're not even going to try to bunt because it just doesn't work. Actually, I lied. Okay, we tried to bunt. Oh, it was a ball, though. A sacrifice bunt. It worked. So we have 1 out. We have a guy on third. Parker Meadows is up. He needs to clutch up, and he does. Finally, we get some small ball to work. So we tie up the game here. Oh, you love to see it. So 2 outs here. Chandler Simpson is up. He is going to hit a single here. You'll love to see it. We're just going to send for us. We don't have time to be playing around there. Send him in the scoring position. Jonathan, it's time to clutch up. It's a pass ball. 1-2 count. See if he can do it. Oh, it is unfortunate he's not able to do it. So Joe Rock has given us a couple of good innings. We got to bring someone else in. I think maybe we give Sam Bachman his chance to come in. So we're going to go ahead and pitch. Pitch to the batter. He's to third. And we are into now the bottom of the 12th. This is going to be the last game I play today in today's video. This one is quite an exciting one. So we have a really slow guy on second base again. We're going to let Brandon Lowe just swing away. And unfortunately, he swings right through the ball. Kyle Manzardo is up. They intentionally walk him, which is really weird because Jung Ho Lee has a hit today. He's batting .310 on the year, and he's not a bad hitter by any stretch of the imagination. It's a wild pitch, so that is quite massive. So Jung Ho Lee just has to put the ball in play. Let's see if he's able to do it, and it looks like that's what he's able to do, just that. So he's able to hit a winning sacrifice fly to center field, and that is going to win the game. So Jung Ho Lee comes up clutch after the wild pitch, gets the runner to third base, and we are able to win in 12 innings. So I believe that means that the winning pitcher for us is Joe Rock. He doesn't get the win today? I guess Sam Bachman, technically does. So you know what? You'll love to see it. Drew Rosman, he pitched really well for us. He got through 7 innings. He gave up 4 runs, all earned, but can't really complain about that. I mean, that's just productive. And obviously, you want to give up a little bit less, but our bullpen came up clutch. No runs given up. I don't think any of them were earned, even that one that was scored in extra innings, because that was the guy from second base, which I believe doesn't count as a earned run. So ours are moving there. So that's really good for us. So we ended up winning that series. We're in first place in the division pretty early in the season, of course. But Chandler Simpson is just my favorite player on this team. I guess his potential went down a little bit, which I don't really get the potential thing on here, how it goes up and down. It's seemingly very random. What I would like it to be influenced by is by performance. Like, he's batting .363. He has an astronomical amount of stolen bases, but yet he's getting his potential knocked down for seemingly no reason, which is kind of annoying. And he's young. Like, I get it if it was someone that was older, but to me, it's kind of random and it doesn't make too much sense. But you know what? We're going to work our way through it. So I don't know why our rotation still says that. Why is Ryan... I guess we kept him in and we put Carlos down there. But Sam Bachman came in, pitched pretty well. It was only for an inning. And Joe Rock came in and he pitched pretty well as well. So, I mean, kind of clutched up for us. Now, Ryan Pepio, he didn't pitch the greatest in the last game. So what we might do is just let Joe Rock get that third spot in the rotation and see how he responds to having a full start there. So I'll be very curious. We would love for him to, be a starter for us, have another left-handed pitcher in that rotation. But that potentially could be something that's good for us. Get those struggling starters into the bullpen to get them some just general innings and not have them just crap their pants in normal starts there. But that's going to be it for this one. So let me know what you think of this little series here. I've been enjoying making these videos, and I'll probably keep churning them out because they're pretty easy to make, but I also enjoy making them, so it kind of works well on two fronts there. But that's going to be it for this one. Hope you have a great day. Peace.